Ingle's Robin Hood. These adventures took place many years ago in merry old England. Richard the Lion-Hearted ruled the land. One May morning, a lad from the town of Locksley set out for the fair at Nottingham. He carried a bow and arrows. He was eager to compete in the shooting match at the fair, but he never got there. A man stopped him on the way there. This man thought that he would have a little fun at the expense of the young lad. He challenged the lad to a private shooting match. The lad agreed, and he beat the man fair and square. But the man was angry and embarrassed, for his word got out that he had been beaten, and by a mere lad. He tried to kill the lad. The lad shot back, killing the man. The sheriff of Nottingham offered 1,000 gold pieces as a reward for the lad from Locksley. The lad went into hiding in Sherwood Forest. Then he lived the life of an outlaw for many years. But he was no ordinary outlaw. Like most outlaws, he stole, but only from the rich. He kept no more than he needed. He gave the rich to the poor. These were especially trying times for the poor. King Richard was a good man, but he had gone to fight in the Crusades. He left England in the hands of men who were not so good. Men like the Sheriff of Nottingham and many other church bishops. These bad men got richer and richer. Meanwhile, the poor only got poorer. Only one man looked after the poor, the outlaw who lived in Sherwood Forest. He became a hero in his own time, and a legend in ours.
Hello.
His name, Robin Hood. Many stories about Robin Hood have been handed down. Are they true? Read them and judge for yourself. 1. The Meeting on the Bridge. It was a golden morning in Sherwood Forest. Robin Hood was looking for adventure. Soon he came to a wide rushing river. A very narrow bridge ran across it. On the other side of the bridge stood a tall stranger. He had a stout staff. "Stand back, stranger," shouted Robin. "Let the better man cross first." "Stand back yourself," said the stranger, "for I am that better man." "Not with a bow," said Robin, for Robin knew he was the best bowman in all of England. "Touch that bow and I'll hang your hide," the stranger snarled. "Just try it," said Robin, "and I'll part your mangy hair with an arrow." "You're nothing but a coward," said the stranger. "You with your fancy bow, and me with my humble staff." Now Robin hated being called a coward. He laid out his bow. Then he cut and trimmed a stout branch for a staff. Meanwhile, he sized up the other man. Robin was tall, but this man was a full head taller and far broader. "But I'll beat him anyway," Robin thought, for Robin was brave and sure of his skills as a fighter. Both men stepped onto the bridge. The two men were well matched. They traded blow for blow. At last Robin jabbed the stranger in the ribs. The stranger staggered. Then he hauled off and cracked Robin's head. Robin saw stars. When the stars faded, Robin was mad. He lunged at the stranger. But the tall man simply stepped aside. Splash! Robin tumbled headlong into the river. "And where are you now, my good man?" The tall stranger roared with laughter. Robin sputtered. Robin scowled. But the scowl soon turned merry. He even had to admit it. It was a funny sight. Soon they both were laughing as Robin walked to the shore. "Let's shake," said Robin, "for you are the better man, with that staff at least." "And you took your donkey like a sport," said the stranger. They shook hands. "What is your name?" "Some men call me Robin Hood." The stranger's mouth fell open. "You? The famous Robin Hood?" Who steals from the rich and gives to the poor? The same, Robin laughed. Only I do keep a bit for myself in my way. May I be one of your men? Asked the stranger. There is no man in all of England I would like to serve. Robin stroked his golden beard. I can always use another good man. What is your name? John Little. John Little, eh? Robin's blue eyes twinkled. He lifted a silver horn. He blew into the 3 times. Soon the woods came alive with men. Like Robin, they were just all in forest green. Fellows, Robin called out to them, meet the newest member of our very band.
Yeah?
His name is John Little, but I say Little John since he's far better, for as you can see, he is anything but. Everyone shouted with laughter at Robin's song, even Little John. Still after they took deeper into the forest. Their hideout was beneath a huge oak tree. It was an amazing place. They had made huts out of tree bark, couches out of animal skins, and a vault for their treasures in the rocks nearby. That night, they made a great fire. What a feast they had! Fresh deer, meat, and wild duck. Green onions and fresh baked bread. Afterward, they enjoyed a bit of target practice. They used to red the flowers for a target. Robin Hood's arrows always hid inside the rift. Little John was impressed, and glad he was not one of Robin's merry men. Then they lay on the soft moss. They sang songs by firelight. They told stories. They laughed and joked. Finally, they fell asleep beneath the stars. And so it was that Little John came to be Robin Hood's right-hand man, and his best friend in the whole world, next to Maid Marian, of course.